Alright, so have you ever needed to add more than one hyperlink in the same Excel cell? Like you want the first part of the sentence to go to one link and the other parts to go to a different link, but Excel just won't let you. Well, here's the thing. Excel doesn't technically support that, but today I'm going to show you 3 smart, practical ways to simulate it, ways that actually work. I've even created a free downloadable file you can follow along with. Let's get started. Alright, here we are. I've got this sentence in cell A1, and what I want is for budget guide to link to one page and forecast template to link to another. Let's start by making these words look like hyperlinks even though they are not just yet. I'm going to double click into the cell so I can edit the text inside. Highlight budget guide and press Ctrl 1 on my keyboard to open the format cells dialog. In the underline option, I will choose single underline and then I will change the font color to this standard blue just to give it that hyperlink look. Click OK and there we go. Let's do the same for forecast template. So double click into the cell, select forecast template, press Ctrl 1 to open the format cells dialog, give it a single underline, change the font color to blue and click OK. Next up, we are going to place an invisible shape. Yes, a shape right over each of those words. That shape will carry the hyperlink. So I'll go to the Insert tab, Illustrations, click on Shapes and choose the plain rectangle shape. Now I will draw the rectangle right over the words budget guide. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to match the space. With the shape still selected, I will press Ctrl K to open the hyperlink dialog box. And I will have the hyperlink for budget guide pasted. I'm not able to copy that now, so let's have this cancelled for now. And then I will quickly grab the link for budget guide. I'm going to copy that. Have the shape selected again, then press Ctrl K. So I would have the link pasted right here in the address box. Then click OK. Now, we don't want the shape to be obvious, so let's make it invisible. With the shape still selected, I'll go to the shape format, and for the shape fill, I will give it no fill. I would also make the shape outline no outline. Done. So if I click away, you can't even see the shape. But watch this. When I hover over the budget guide, you see that little hand icon. That means the hyperlink is active. You can also see the hyperlink as a tooltip here. Click on it and boom, it opens the link. Let's do the exact same thing for the forecast template. Before pressing Ctrl K, I'm going to copy the link for the forecast template, have the shape selected and then press Ctrl K. I would have the link pasted right here. Click OK and then go to shape format to have the fill removed. So shape fill should be no fill. Have this scroll down, select no fill, and then for our outline as well, we want it to be no outline. And if I hover over this as well, you would also see the little hand icon and the hyperlink shown as a tooltip. Now, before you get too excited, let me show you a small catch. If I increase the row height, watch what happens. The text moves, but the shapes, not so much. We still have the shape right here. Yeah, now the shapes are no longer perfectly aligned over the words, which means you might click on the wrong part or not find the link at all. So just keep that in mind. This method works great as long as you don't mess with the layout too much afterward. Alright, so this second method is for when you want to display multiple links in a single cell, but actually make them copyable and pop them up in a neat little box when someone clicks that cell. We're going to use something called a user form in VBA. Think of it like a mini pop-up window that you can design exactly the way you want. So let's start by pressing Alt F11 on the keyboard to open the VBA editor. Don't worry if it looks intimidating, it's not as scary as it seems. Now on the left side in the Project Explorer, I'm going to right click in the name of my workbook, then choose Insert User Form. This gives us a blank little window that we will design. Think of it like building your own little message box. And in the toolbox right below here, I'll click on the text box control and draw it onto the user form. And why a text box? Because we want the user to be able to copy the links from the box, unlike the regular message box, which you can't interact with. Now, let's tweak the text box settings in the properties windows at the bottom left here. I'm going to scroll down to where we have multi-line. Let's have that set to true to allow multiple lines. And then right below that, we have the scroll bars, which is currently on 0. So I'm going to have that set to 2 so users can scroll if needed. And then if you scroll right to the bottom, we have the word wrap. Make sure that is set to true to wrap long lines inside the box. And scroll up to where you have locked. We're going to have that set to true as well, so it makes it read only, but it's still copyable. So set it to true. And have the text box resized to nearly fit the whole form. We want to make sure the code is copied directly inside the text box and not outside. And then double click the user form to open the code window and have this code pasted. So what are we doing here? This subs runs automatically when the form is launched, and we are telling it to fill the text box with 2 lines, one for each link. This right here means go to the next line in VBA language. Next, double click the sheet tooltip with VBA to open the code window and have this code pasted. So this bit of code runs every time you select a new cell on that worksheet. So we are saying if the selected cell is A1, show the user form. Simple. So let's click on the save button to have this saved, and then we get this message popped up saying the following features cannot be saved in macro-free workbooks. So for VBA to work, you need to make sure your worksheet is always saved as a macro-enabled workbook. So click on save to have it saved as macro-enabled workbook. Alright, let's go back to Excel. I'll click on cell A1 and boom, this is a custom pop-up with both links. Now the best part, you can highlight the link, copy it and have it pasted wherever you need it. That's a lot more practical than just showing plain text in a message box. Heads up, this works only if macros are enabled, and like most VBA based tricks, it won't run in Excel Online or on mobile. But for desktop Excel, it's smooth. And in case you want to have the name of the pop-up changed from user form 1 to whatever you want, all you have to do is to go back to the VBA editor, double click on the user form to open the properties for that, and right here under caption, you can have it renamed. Say maybe I want to have this renamed to Get Links. You see that the name has been renamed here. And if you go back to Excel, the same should have happened. So let's click on that cell again, and there you have it. This last method is perfect if you just want to show multiple links in a single cell, maybe for documentation or reference, and you want it all neat and readable. So I'll click into cell A1 and start typing the first link like this. Pretty straightforward so far, right? Now here's the magic. I'm going to press Alt Enter on my keyboard. This gives me a brand new line within the same cell. Now I'll type in the second link. If you press Enter, we now have 2 links inside one cell, stacked vertically and easy to read. So to clean this up, you can have this adjusted like so. Drag this down a bit. And now everything fits nicely. So I'll make this bold just to separate it from the links and make it easy to read. And if you prefer using formulas to build this kind of text, you can do that using this formula here. And all we're doing is joining 2 lines together and using this to insert that line break between them. So if I press Enter, we get this. Don't just forget to apply wrap text to the formula cell too. So I hover over the cell. You notice the links are not clickable, but they are easy to copy. So this is a great option when you just want to display reference links or send someone a list of resources in one tidy spot. This is purely for display and copy-paste purposes. If you need clickable links, then method 1 or 2 is the way to go. But for clarity and convenience, this works beautifully. And there you have it. 3 smart ways to simulate multiple hyperlinks in a cell. Click the link in the description to download the Excel file I used in this tutorial, so you can play around with these methods yourself. If you found this helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want more real-world Excel solutions like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.